Wait, Blake Lively's attorneys are coming after us content creators now? You cannot be serious. Also, did you guys hear that?
Blake Lively's attorneys are now going after content creators, and it's causing quite a stir in the entertainment industry.
Oh, so Blake Lively now wants to come for the content creators?
We somehow time traveled to Christmas morning over here because I was recently name checked.
Well, how about I was just harassed and I was speaking up for myself? So that's the art.
The very latest, I have to thank Blake Lively because just yesterday, she mentioned me in court.
The recent controversy follows the release of the trailer for A Simple Favor 2, a sequel to the 2018 mystery thriller starring Lively and Anna Kendrick. However, fans quickly noticed something unusual. The comments on the trailer were turned off. This small but significant action has fueled speculation that the decision was influenced by ongoing legal disputes and the broader conversation surrounding Lively's recent legal moves.
I think about her all the time. The faceless blonde I thought I knew. Was she a glamorous PR executive? Or a cold-blooded killer?
In a bizarre twist, Lively plays a villain in the new film.
Oh my God!
A role eerily reflective of the real-life drama unfolding around her. A clip from the trailer shows her delivering lines that almost seem self-referential.
Did you break out of prison?
Will you be my maid of honor?
You think I invited you to get revenge for stealing my life and taking my kid away?
You think I invited you to get revenge for stealing my life and taking my kid away from me?
You think I want to make you pay?
You think I want to make you pay?
I don't know, do you?
The irony of these lines hasn't gone unnoticed by fans and critics alike. Is this a case of art imitating life? The idea that the role may parallel Lively's real-world legal battles adds another layer of intrigue to the unfolding situation. Beyond the movie, the real-life drama surrounding Lively is growing more intense. Her legal team has recently pushed for a strict protective order in her ongoing dispute with Justin Baldoni. She is arguing that all celebrity correspondences should be kept private and categorized under Attorney's Eyes Only, AEO. This move, however, has sparked controversy, given that Lively herself previously made text messages public in a complaint that wasn't even an official lawsuit at the time. Critics argue that her stance is hypocritical, demanding privacy now, after willingly releasing select information when it benefited her narrative. Why is she suddenly so concerned with confidentiality when she was previously eager to disclose details to the press? The situation raises important questions about legal transparency, media manipulation, and the selective use of privacy rights. Lively's request to keep certain details private is now clashing with Baldoni's team, which is advocating for more transparency.
Breaking news. They didn't have any more time available to give you.
And we challenged actually the veracity of the story, and we challenged actually the veracity of the text messages, and specifically said that those messages were cherry-picked and used out of context. Was there a follow-up phone call? Was there, please tell us more? What do you mean by cherry-picked and taken out of context? There was no investigative journalism done whatsoever. It was a complete reckless disregard for the truth. And why was that, Chris? You know why that was. Because Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are who they are.
This battle has turned into more than just a legal dispute. It's now about controlling public perception. Lively and her legal team want to manage what information reaches the public, while independent content creators and journalists continue to investigate and report on the case. The situation has led to heated discussions online, with some defending Lively's right to privacy, while others argue that she opened the door to public scrutiny by releasing selective details in the first place. Adding to the controversy, Lively's legal team has also taken issue with certain content creators who they claim are parroting Baldoni's side of the story. One section of the legal document specifically calls out online personalities, including Perez, Hilton, and Candace Owens, for allegedly spreading misleading narratives. The attempt to suppress independent commentary has sparked a wider debate on free speech, media control, and the responsibility of content creators when discussing high-profile cases. The argument over what should be kept confidential extends beyond the legal teams and into the court of public opinion. Lively's attorneys insist that sensitive documents and testimonies should be classified to prevent the spread of misinformation and protect the privacy of those involved. However, skeptics believe that these legal maneuvers are an attempt to control the narrative and hide inconvenient truths. Another point of contention is whether Lively's co-stars and associates, such as Taylor Swift, will be dragged into the controversy. Given Swift's close friendship with Lively, many are questioning whether she has had any involvement or behind-the-scenes influence in shaping the media narrative. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni's legal team remains firm in their stance that transparency is necessary. They argue that Lively has already made aspects of this dispute public and should not be allowed to conceal critical details now that the situation is no longer working in her favor. This case goes beyond Lively and Baldoni. It highlights a larger issue in Hollywood regarding privacy, legal battles, and media influence. Many celebrities have used the press to their advantage, selectively leaking information to shape public perception. But what happens when the narrative shifts? Should celebrities have the power to decide what remains public and what is suddenly off limits? Additionally, the legal battle raises important questions about the role of content creators in today's media landscape, with traditional journalism losing ground to independent creators on platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Legal teams are increasingly targeting online commentators. If Lively's team succeeds in restricting public discussions around the case, it could set a precedent that limits the ability of independent journalists and commentators to cover celebrity legal disputes. This case is far from over, and as more details emerge, it will be fascinating to see how the legal system balances privacy with the public's right to information. Should Lively be allowed to keep select details confidential after voluntarily making parts of the case public? And are content creators really in the wrong for discussing a case that has already been placed in the public eye? The battle between Hollywood elites, independent media, and the legal system is playing out in real time, and the stakes are high. One thing is certain, this controversy isn't going away anytime soon. What do you think? Should everything be made public? Or does Lively have a right to keep certain details private? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.